Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. How's everybody's week going? Come here. Let's start the stream off with some kitty hellos. No? Man, what a pain. What a pain she is. Oh, interesting. There we go. Okay. How's everybody's week going? How's the first half of your month been? This week we had friends in town. They came in Saturday and they left yesterday. And then I had a busy work day yesterday because I was off for a couple of days. Hey, Kristen. And then today we had a meeting with our financial planner. So I had work and then that. And then I also had friends over last night for a different friend's birthday. So it's just been a busy week, which is fine. I like being busy, just kind of like, oof, So how about you? How's everybody been doing? Also, I got this new shirt. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I saw your message too, Kristen. Is it another Jodi Picoult book? Because didn't we already have one? Maybe not. No, it wasn't. Today was the last day of school. That's nice. Any fun summer plans? No problem. I'm still catching up on the 2 that I have, so I need to work on those. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I also need to schedule the July meeting, so we shall see. Oh, big graduation party. That's fun. On Saturday, we're supposed to be going strawberry picking for my mother-in-law's birthday. And then Saturday night, I'm hosting a walkathon because June is National Audiobook Month. And Silent Book Club has collaborated with Libro FM to do a walkathon this month. And so I'm hosting a walkathon Saturday evening. And we're going to go to a local park and just walk around and listen to audiobooks. And then Sunday I have a book club with some of my girlfriends. So you'll be listening to The Missing Half. Oh, good. You got it. Okay. I know. I'm excited to talk about that one. I haven't started it yet, but it's pretty thin. It will be a quick read. Say hello. Say hello. Busy week, but as you describe your week, I was definitely not that busy, ready for the weekend. Hey, Kara, how's it going? Yeah, so honestly, what made the week so busy was we had friends staying from out of town. So it kind of messes up your schedule, right? When you're not expecting, well, I knew they were going to be here, but it just throws you off your routine. Why are you shouting at me? Come on. My Lord. Yep. Maple, come here. Show everybody how cute you are. So, but yeah, and then of course, the Amazing Readathon's going on, and I'm like 2 legs behind, so I'm gonna try to catch up on that. I should have some time. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? I should have some time this weekend to get some reading done. At least I'm hoping so. And then, yeah, I was able to submit quite a few points the first 2 legs, but I'm 2 legs behind now. Well, one technically. I just have to do the third one. So, what is everybody reading this evening? Or if you're not reading, what are you working on? I'm just petting her. That's why I'm looking down because she is right there. What? I don't want bites. Thank you, though. It's going in over my head with the 3 readathons, but loving some of the books. Yeah, 3 is so ambitious. I mean, good for you, Aiden. I knew that I could only really commit to the 1 because of people visiting, and June is his mom's birthday and Father's Day, so it's typically pretty busy for us. So, and I know Danielle was planning to do the readathon with me this month, but she's had some unexpected life events kind of basically put that on hold for her right now. When she's ready to share all of that with the group, I'll let her share it. But yeah, she's had a lot going on. So apparently she just wants to show you guys her booty. Yeah, so what are you guys reading this evening? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm itchy. She will be okay. Yeah. So I don't know if I talked about this last Thursday, but Fry had been throwing up a lot, so we took him into the vet on Friday, and they did an X-ray and they did blood work, and the X-ray was normal, and we got his blood work back, and that's also normal. So we don't know why he's throwing up, but it has slowed down quite a bit. I'm looking to finish Iona Iverson's Rules for Commuting and Gay the Pray Away. I don't think I've heard of that one. I started Pachinko on my drive home from work due to lack of library in 6 days. So eager to get into it. Oh, due back to the library in 6 days. I'm so eager to get into it. Well, that's good. Were you enjoying it so far, at least for your drive home? Aiden would like to know how it is so far. I did get my ring light back, so I've been playing with that. There's like different like color settings. And then I can change the brightness too, but I haven't used it in a while. I don't think I like that. I think I like that more. So just trying to get it all figured out. But yeah, so I didn't get like any reading done this weekend, which I mean that's okay. I was hoping to get some done, but we ended up kind of just hanging out. It was my friend and his fiance, and so well, it's our friend and his fiance, but it was like a good, busy but also fun weekend. So lots of just vibing, which I needed, and I took a lot of naps. So I don't know if maybe I was fighting a little something or what, but I was like, I feel like I need a nap. So I did. I napped. I slept in. I napped. Relaxed. Leela. The girls are just sitting in the hallway like, hey, Sam. Can actually see you. How's it going? What is on your agenda today, Sam? Aiden shared. Kara shared. Kristen, did you share? I don't know if you did or not. Oh, listening to the missing half. Yes, you did. Okay. Aiden Kara says, I'm just a chapter in and yes, enjoying it so far. So really the only person that hasn't shared is Sam, but Sam just got here, so I'm gonna be listening to Legendary, which is the second book in the Caraval series. I need to read that. Working out, we'll figure out reading later. Perfect. Good use of the time then. We are gonna do the 1 hour sprints and then 15-minute sprints or breaks and then 1 hour sprints, 15, 1 hour, 15 for today. Next week, for everybody's reference, I am streaming Thursday night like normal. And then Friday, I have the day off of work. So I'm planning to start stream at like 11 a.m. and just go for the day. We don't really have plans. I might have some friends over, but I can be running sprints and everything while people are here because I've done it before. So if you're around, if you want to use the sprints for productivity for work, like feel free to hang out with us. It's going to be very similar to what I'm doing now, except for the sprints are going to be longer. They're not going to be 1 hour sprints. They're going to be longer than that. So I haven't decided how long yet, but probably an hour and a half. And I would like to try to figure out if I can do like add like quick, like another day of the week, a quick like 1 hour or maybe hour and a half thing where I start the stream kind of like we do for when there are silent book club meetings on the 19th. Yeah, I'm planning to come on the 19th. But kind of like that, thinking about just popping on YouTube for like an hour and just doing an hour of sprinting. Just to get little mini sprints in, but I haven't figured that all out. But yes, there was one last Friday and I knew I couldn't do that because I was not home. I don't remember why. What was I doing? What in the world? Oh, I had some friends over because I was teaching them how to knit. That's what I was doing. And it went as well as you can expect it to go. It went well, but it's a lot to learn. So, but yes, I have that on my calendar, Sam. Down for all the sprint streams. I need all the reading time I can get. Yeah, I need to be home more. Just in general, I feel like I've been going, and not home that much, and which is fine. But I just want home, and I think part of that is just I'm a little stressed out about the appointment at the end of the month. So my body's like, home, let's stay home. So I've been kind of just forcing myself to slow down a little. But work has been very crazy. And so I've been work's also taking a lot of my energy. And that's just what it is. I wish I could listen to books and work. And sometimes I can, depending on what I'm working on. But lately it's been like the type of work where I have to really really think about what I'm typing and blah, blah, blah. And I haven't been able to do it. Just spammed a bunch of events to cut into your reading time. Where did you spam all of those? In your Discord, Sam? Yep. Okay. I'll do some digging. Oh, Lily. She's in here. Come here. Come say hi. Come on. Look who it is, everybody. Guys and gals, theys and thems, it has been a year since she was sick. Can you believe that? It was this time last year that we were taking her because I remember I think I did longer sprints last year for Juneteenth. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, she's gone already. She came in, said hi, I pet her, and she was like, nope. Lazy. Everybody says hi, Lily. She says bye. Yeah, that was a rough day. Gosh, that's hard to think about. That was a year ago. But yeah, no, she's healthier than she's ever been. Yeah. I think I just let it run. I've thought about doing that too, just popping up YouTube and just letting YouTube run and like not even chatting and just doing sprints where it's just this. But like my enjoyment comes from the reading, but also getting to talk to y'all, you know? So it's like a combo thing. I also need to pick what books I'm going to read for the next quarter for Craft and Crime. I'm thinking I might do every quarter like an older book, so something that wasn't published in the last like year or so for like a backlog so that people that maybe want to participate but don't want to have to read something new can join in and chit chat about like a book that came out last year that they read. And then I would like to do like new ones, but I got to figure all that out. And then I was thinking about adding Agatha Christie because I know a few of you said you have not read that yet. So maybe I'll throw the first one as an Agatha Christie because that one, that will be easy to get the library. Two, a lot of them are on Kindle Unlimited. And three, they're very quick reads, but they're very good. So maybe I'll do that. But we are winding down. As always, as I always say, make sure to drink your water. Make sure to stretch your body. If you're reading on a screen, look 20 feet or 6 meters away every 20 minutes to give your 20 feet away every 20 minutes for 20 seconds to give your eyes a break. And then, as always, thank you for being here. Enjoy your reading sprints, and I will get those started right now. We'll see you in an hour. Bye. Hello, hello. How did everybody's sprints go? I did not get any reading done, but we did figure out dinner, and I got a few other things done around the house that I needed to get done. So that's good. Excuse me, my goodness. What? Well, I just got Culver's for dinner. Typically we would have had a meal planned and done all of that, but because we had people here, it kind of threw us off. Almost to 60%. You're making good time on that. Are you enjoying it? Hopefully. If you're not, that's fine, but finished the Iona Iverson book and started getting my post crossing postcard ready to mail tomorrow. Post crossing. What's your post? What's post? What is post crossing postcard? So typically I would, it's funny because I told Justin I wanted Culver's because a strawberry field salad looked really good. But then I was like looking at like the menu to order and I saw the chicken tenders and they looked really good. And so I ordered those with a side of mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh. I would love to do that. Is there like a place to sign up? Oh, you have no idea if who they think did it is correct. Interesting. Well, that's good, right? Keeping you on your toes. Yes, Maple. Are any of you doing the face off weekend this weekend? It starts, I think, tomorrow. Is it midday? Mm. Oh, Sam found it recently. That's awesome, Sam. I'm like trying to let my hair do like its natural thing more. And this side does better. I think I have more weight on this side, but I'm like, there's like little to no curl. There's more like in the back. This is no product though. This is like I just let my hair air dry and do its thing. I didn't do anything to it, but I would like to start doing it curly. I took off tomorrow to hang with my mom, but I'll be reading the rest of the month. Well, that's good. Yeah, so I have exhausted my PTO for the time being. I can pull ahead. It's not a big deal. Um, so I won't be taking any time off, but I figure so next Thursday is my meeting with the breast specialist. And that's Thursday morning, and then I have Friday off. And then 2 weeks later, I'll have at least one day off for 4th of July. So I'm like, I'll have a couple of short weeks, which will make it easier. And then by that point, I'll have like, I got paid today, so I just got 7 hours of PTO. So it's like I'm making up as I'm going. It's just, I need to sit down and say, okay, I typically take a day off for my anniversary. I typically take a day off for this. What do I want the rest of the year to look like? Plus, we have a potential trip in early October down to South Carolina, but I need to sit down and talk to hubby about that to figure out budgeting and kind of what we want to do. So it's interesting too with the warmer light. I feel like my hair looks less gray. I mean, my hair's gray, but it looks less gray. Maple's in here, but she's trying to jump into the window. There she goes. I just realized too next weekend I don't have plans on Saturday. So I'm like, I can relax. So it'll be like I'll have Friday off and then Saturday. It's really grown. Yeah, Aiden, I am really surprised at. So this piece comes from kind of like my temple, how long this piece is here. Um, there are some spots that are a little bit shorter, kind of like in the back, but that's because I've been also like thinning my hair out because it's so thick, so it's not quite as long in the back. But it's like almost like so close to being like a high ponytail without having pieces fall down. So I'm like it's there. I'm trying not to fuss with it, but I in the summertime I love my hair up and out of my face. So I'm like it's so close, but I want it long cuz I had it. I mean my hair was really long. Um not this time. Well, this time last year it was, but like March, April of last year it was much like it was down to like here. So I'm just trying to get it back to where it was. But this has been basically 2.5 years of growing out my hair. So I don't have any hair dye in my hair. This is what's natural, which is kind of cool. And yeah, when I put product in it, it gets a lot curlier. And like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well on camera, but usually under here is like, I get like Shirley Temple curls, but they're very, very straight right now because I brushed them out. So I had to brush my hair though. I woke up this morning and it was like I had just it was so big. I was like, I have to brush this. So my friend just got me one of those like mist spray bottles for my birthday. So I'm hoping I can learn how to do like where you do it curly and then you just refresh it. Like you refresh the areas that are a little flat. Because I would like to do my natural curl. The one thing I will say is when I actually take the time to blow dry my hair and like actually style it, I don't have to wash my hair but like every 5 or 6 days. It lasts a long time without looking greasy. So that's part of the reason why I don't do my hair curly because by like when it's curly like this and I let it air dry by like day 2, maybe 3, I start getting itchy because it's so thick up here that I feel like moisture gets trapped and then it irritates my scalp. It's not that the hair is dirty, it's that my scalp gets irritated. So I need to find that balance of drying like just the root and figuring that out. So it's something I need to just play with and typically I just don't care. Oh, you're saying lucky because my hair is thick, Kristen? It's a blessing and a curse. I'm glad that I have a lot of it. I'm glad that it's healthy. Like my hair is very healthy. I've been working on the last couple of years, like really working and using products that help my hair. But when my hair was bad before, part of that was also like my scalp wasn't healthy because I was using product that was irritating my skin on my scalp. And once I started really doing all the experimenting with the different skin products and figuring out what my that I can go so well. I also like I work from home, Kristen. I don't sweat that much. If I was like leaving the house all the time and sweating a lot, it wouldn't be that long. But I started working on getting my skin really healthy and my hair really healthy because I was having so many like I was having like rosacea, I was having like eczema like on my eyelids, on my face, on my hands. I realized that I just have a lot of allergies and I'm actually allergic to preservatives that they use and a lot of the products that you use on your hair, your skin, and your nails. So like even like certain nail polishes I can't use. So I started buying these are just like stickers that stick on. This particular one is by the brand Hey Hey, and you put on the sticker and then you put it under the sunshine and it hardens. So it looks like I have a manicure, but it's just a sticker. And you can see it a little bit there. So, and yeah, see that's like chipped. So that's what I started doing is those things because those don't irritate my skin. Oop, let's see if I can get the camera to focus here. Sometimes it like blasts out my skin because I'm so pale. So, But yeah, so it's just something I was, I kind of noticed it. I thought that I was allergic to my building for work because I would go in once a week and then I'd have allergy problems. And then the pandemic hit and I didn't have that problem. And the first time I wore makeup, after what, because like I didn't have any makeup I needed to wear because cameras didn't really catch like my skin looks great right now. Um, and then the first time I wore makeup, I had a horrible like allergy problem. Well, come to find out, it was the makeup that I was allergic to. And I was like, oh, maybe I just need vegan makeup or maybe I just need this. And so I tried a few different things. And every time I would have a flare up and my eyes and like would violently itch. My nose would get super runny. Like I would have problems. And so it finally got to the point where I did the scratch testing for allergies and found out, some of the elemental ones that I'm allergic to. And then I did the patch testing where they put like the 24 patches on your back. Not 24. It's a lot. It's a lot of patches, but they're like this big and it has allergens in each one and you have to wear it on your back for like 2 days. And I had a reaction to the adhesive. Um, but I also have something called dermatographism. So my skin reacts pretty violently to touch, like on my neck and stuff. I don't know if it will show up because I am on an antihistamine every day now. But like if I drag this, I'll give it a second, you'll be able to see like a red mark. And I didn't put like any amount of like really a lot of pressure or anything like that. And so I just have a lot of skin sensitivities that I've been like learning and working through. And then obviously your skin in your 30s is different than your 20s, is different than your teens. And so been just learning all of that. Let's see, did it get, yeah, so you can see it. And so that's called dermatographism. And my skin reacts like I just got burned. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't sting, but that's what happens. And it happens everywhere on my body. And so I'm going to start talking to um, the doctors about kind of like this might be more of a systemic thing. What are there other things I can do? Especially now that I'm going through this journey with the breast stuff. I'm like maybe it's time for me to really do a holistic view of everything. And I am gonna maybe push to get a little bit more testing done if I can get away with it and it not be crazy expensive because I'm like I'd rather have an MRI and just kind of eliminate stuff or be watching for stuff because I don't know what I carry. Like I know like genetically, but I don't know like I don't have like oh yeah, my mom had this weird skin condition in her 40s that's normal for her or whatever. I don't have that. So it's something that I would like to really talk to my doctor about. But the first thing, and Sam, you're going to hate me, I still haven't done my blood work. So I've got a plan in place to go in early July to get it done um, because I keep avoiding it. So I'm making my husband hold me accountable. And I'm going to go do that and just get some testing. And then I asked her to add a few extra things on there just to see what I'm, because like I was diagnosed with low iron, but it wasn't really low iron. And I'm like, is it an iron deficiency or am I having a B12 issue? So just trying to figure it all out. Yes, Aiden. Oh, also, yeah, see that? And it doesn't hurt. What do you say? Aiden, what's up? You're shouting at me. Oh. Yeah, so I'm just, it's I know that there's things I need to do, diet, change, exercise, that stuff's very important. I know that that will help with a lot, but I do believe that there's other things maybe going on and I've been reading a lot about the mast cell activation syndrome or MCAS and I'm beginning to wonder if I have it, which would explain. Oh, yeah, no, Sam's going to hate me because I didn't do my blood work. but but yes, I have a plan to get it done. I have severe trauma with blood work. I now have a plan in place and it will happen in July because I need to get it done. But it's just, yeah, so it's just, I think it's really important and I'd rather get ahead of things. Okay, just making sure. I'm like, Aiden, what did I do? So, oh shoot. Oh wow, that 15 minutes went by fast. You maybe get off the bike to type this, but my disappointment, it is large. Sam, I'm sorry. We'll talk more about it after my break. Um, enjoy your next hour, everybody. I'm going to try to listen to my book. Always make sure to drink your water, give your eyes a break, and stretch your body. And I'll see you after the next hour. Bye. Okay, hello. How was everybody's sprint? Excuse me. I actually started listening to my book, so that's good. Oh, for those that weren't here earlier, look at my shirt. I love it so much because I am a silly goose. Did you finish, Kristen? How much more do you have left? And yes, I know, Sam. I am really sorry about the blood work. 75%. Okay. Oh, you'll have it done well ahead of schedule then. Um, but Sam, I ended up doing a lot of talking with my counselor kind of about it, and she kind of came to the conclusion that what is happening is my body is treating. Thanks, Aiden. My body is treating blood work like I'm in like real danger. And so it like shuts down, even though like logically I can work my way through it. There is a cat. Who is it? Where did you go? Hello? Oh, it's Maple. Um, my body doesn't understand that. I finished Gay the Prey Away and read another chapter in Crafting for Sinners. Nice. How many more chapters do you have left, Aiden? Because I know you said you're working on finishing both of those. Also, don't mind me. I'm going to readjust my seating. I have this terrible habit of kind of sitting on the edge of the seat. So then it hurts like my hips and my knees. I don't know why I do that. I really, really should get in the habit of pushing this further back. I know, Sam, but you did you were really kind and kept reminding me to do it. So we came to the conclusion that I'm having a physical response, not a mental response to it. And so I ended up getting a prescription to help with that. So when I go, I can take Xanax before I go to help with that. So, and we determined that it came from that molar pregnancy I had a few years ago where I was having blood work like all the time. So my body just, she just goes, can't do it. So I will get it done and I will celebrate with you all when I do it. Finished the 2 books I was working on and just on chapter 3. Oh. Okay. Man, you're fast, Aiden. I'm kind of like that though. I have an audiobook and a physical book and an ebook. I usually have 3 happening all at once. But it is something I need to get done, especially now with everything else that's going on. Oh, lucky day. Talking about the Xanax. So she wrote me, it actually felt like too many. She wrote me a prescription for 10 pills. I haven't taken any of them, had them for a little bit. But she said in case something happens and I need it for other circumstances. So I'm kind of debating before my biopsy because it's this very similar thing, taking one, but I haven't decided yet. I have counseling on Monday. I was going to talk to my counselor about it, kind of get her 2 cents on it. The good news is the doctor that I'm going to be working with for all of this comes very highly recommended by other women that I know that have had breast cancer. Not that I have breast cancer, but just women that have worked with her. Oh, lucky day is time. The book. I was like, huh? Not me missing the point. Me, the point. But yeah, so I'm reading Legendary, which is the second in Caraval, And it's definitely like a young adult book. I was trying to put adult and book together. But I'm really enjoying it. It's something that it's a little bit more casual. I don't really have to think about it. So it's kind of nice to have a book that I can just kind of like vibe with, you know. Yeah, Xanax is the time, yeah. I used to have a prescription for Xanax before I got on I used it as a reactionary medication. So before I got on a preventative, I used that. And we always called it a hard reset in my house because it would just put me to sleep. I would just go to sleep and I would sleep hard for a long time. So, and it did, I mean, it helped. It did what it was supposed to do, but it's definitely not something you should take like regularly unless your doctor's prescribing it. I'm all for medication and support though. If that's what people need, by all means, as long as you do it with the support of your doctor, go for it. So I take something else now, and that has been very good to me, and I haven't had to adjust my prescription. It's been over a year now that I've had any adjustments to that, and I'm actually, once I get through this month, working on decreasing my dosage for that as well because I do feel minus the upcoming stuff, I was in a position where I felt like I didn't need as high of a prescription. So I was already I would literally had a conversation with my counselor about reducing the milligrams, and then this happened. So I was like, well, okay, we'll just wait another month and then go from there. So, such is life. It feels later than 9:37. I think my sleep's just off. Cuz when our friends were here, I was staying up later. So I wasn't getting up as early. I really think I'm meant to like sleep from midnight to 8 p.m. or 8 p.m. Midnight to 8 a.m. I think that's where my body's at right now, which isn't necessarily great for someone who works, but it is what it is. Scoot on down. Yeah, so I started at 25, Sam, and it wasn't like enough at the beginning, so I moved to 50, and I was at 50 for a really long time, like probably a year or two. And then when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, which reminder, I'm adopted, so that's not at play here. I moved up to 75 because that was like causing me to have, it was like my molar pregnancy, my mom's breast cancer, um, and then my sister-in-law was pregnant at the time, and then she had like preeclampsia. Like there was a lot of things that happened like back to back, and my body was like in survival. So I went up to 75, and then last year, so that was in 22, and then last year I was just really having a hard time with depression, and so I decided, this was actually right before I started streaming. I decided to move it up, and then I was able to come out of that. But I do feel like that was again just a situational thing. We had a lot of that was kind of like between his layoff and his dad having some health issues and a few other things, it kind of compounded, if you will. So I need to scoot back down. That's where I'm making my way there, making my way downtown, if you will. Not walking very fast though. So, but yeah, that's the goal. I don't like to be on medication long term. And one of the other things I'm going to be talking to my doctor about too is I've been on high blood pressure meds since I was 30, and I've never once had to adjust my medication, and my blood pressure when I'm at home and relaxed is pretty good. And so I would like to talk to her about maybe going off of that and seeing if it was necessary or if it really was just white coat syndrome. So, because if I can go off that, I'd like to. I don't think I need it, but if I need it, I need it. I mean, I'm not going to just not take it. So, just I'm going to be kind of asking her a lot of questions. I've been writing a lot of things down as I think of them, just questions to just ask her when I go for my physical in July. So, That is life. Talking to your doctor and working on things and getting healthier. Trying to anyway. So there was something else. My brain is like, you had something you wanted to tell everybody. I don't remember now. I don't remember. It will hit me in the middle of the next sprint, I'm sure. Don't you hate that? It's like right there. Oh well. Oh, I wanted to talk a little bit about, so we started that passport thing, where our local chapters of Silent Book Club are doing encouraging people to visit other chapters, and that started at the beginning of this month. And my very first meeting is next week, so I'm really excited to see if we have more turnout. Yes, I that is going to be in July, Aiden. I am working on finding a date for that as well. I actually was debating a Thursday night while we're sprinting, um, and just doing like a hour-long check-in and just doing a longer sprint while we do that, because I know typically like half of the group is already here. So I'm not going to take another day out of your busy schedule. So I was thinking about a Thursday in July, but I need to get that out. That's on my list. Checking in with everybody to see how they're doing on that. Getting the next quarter of my craft and crime stuff. Beginning really planning out the creeping through chapters readathon that I'm working on. Because I want to announce that in early September is my goal. Early to mid September. So, and this year I'm gonna try to do a little bit more with it to get it more involved. And I was gonna actually ask a couple other streamers if they wanted to be hosts for that as well and do sprints with me for that. But I haven't decided yet because a couple of the people that I had in mind actually have stepped away um, due to busy life. So we'll see. Don't mind me. So I've been making my list of things as I've been sitting here because I also am like, okay, we have to do this for his mom's birthday. We have to do this for Father's Day. I need to do this. I need to do that. So it's just figuring it all out. Okay. Yeah, Aiden, I am working on getting the book to you. I'm going to try to get it done this weekend. At least one of them. And the other one, so Kristen sent the first two books of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and Kristen annotated the first two, but I think Sam only did the first one, so I'm for sure going to annotate one. But if I have time, I'm going to try to do both. You do not have to do both. That's up to you. That's not an obligation, but Kristen did, and I'm really enjoying the books. So, and as always, I love reading Sam's commentary. So, but yeah. So it's like all stuff that's up here, and I've been slowly writing it down, things I need to do, figure out things I need to plan, and people asking me to do things. And so just trying to find a balance, if you will. I'm excited for you to read it. I've enjoyed it. And meeting Matt Dinniman, meeting Matt Dinniman made it just that much more exciting. So I'm here to ruin anything. No, Sam, your notes actually are very interesting. I enjoyed especially reading your notes on my pick because it was nice to see a different perspective, if you will. And even though that's like my favorite book in the world, I appreciated a lot of your insight. So I don't think you're ruining anything. I think you're adding variety to maybe otherwise people that just are like, oh, this is great, So, but yeah, Aiden, I'm working on getting the one done. If I can get them all done, I'll just send them all at once. But for sure, the one that needs to come to you now. So, all right, our break is done pretty much. So we're going to do our last sprint just for another hour. As always, make sure to drink your water, make sure to stretch your body. And if you're reading on a screen or watching on a screen, make sure to give your eyes a break. And I will see you in an hour. Bye. Okay, how did everybody's last sprint go? Oh, I missed it, but good night, Sam. Maple. I listened to my book. For those that are in passing the page, you should have got an email from me with the date for our mid-year meeting. Excuse me. Come here, baby. Where are you? Come here. Come on. Yeah. Come on. No? There we go. Hi. Yeah, you're okay. Get your feet under ya. Hi. She's like, oh, you moved. No, don't leave. You say hi to everybody. Say hi. She's so annoyed with me. Why, you don't like it? Oh, I meant to post. Oh, okay. I meant to post a picture of her beans in the toe beans thing. Oh no, that's not good. That's kind of how I felt. What book was I reading? Oh, too old for this or this one. Yeah, too old for this. I didn't like the reveal at the end. Oh, finished Diamond Art. That's fun. Yeah, and Kristen, you're kicking butt. I'm hoping to finish Legendary tomorrow, and then I will start the missing half. Excuse me. Clearly, it's getting pretty close to my bedtime, too. All right, let me look at my calendar for next week. I believe we're just on our normal schedule next week. Yep. Okay, well, first of all, I need the March calendar, not the June calendar. Yeah, we're on our normal schedule next week. I'm on chapter 8 of Pachinko, have been distracted tonight and not paying attention, so I had to go back a couple of times. I've had that happen before too, Kara. Sometimes life just be lifing. So. Let me see if anybody else is sprinting. That's what I wanted to check. Because if there is, you guys can continue. Oh, looks like we have some severe weather coverage coming through. Wait, which account is this? Usually it gives me a couple. There's that one. Okay, and I'm gonna give you guys a couple of links if you would like to keep reading. So Dusty Book Sniffers is doing a seriously serious book club reading and productivity sprints with Coda. So there is their link. Another YouTuber that's a little bit smaller that's streaming tonight is This Kiwi, and they are streaming Kingdom of Ash, reading and productivity sprints. So there's also that one. Let me share that if you would like to keep going. I have not participated in any sprints with This Kiwi, but please feel free to go over there and give them some love. It looks like there's a couple people there too, so. But I think if I I had to make a guess, they are probably in New Zealand. So they're probably going to be going for a little while. But all right, y'all. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I am a sleepy today. Um Thank you as always for spending your afternoon, evening with me or your morning depending on where you're located. As as we approach the weekend, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you are able to get lots of good reading for those that are doing the amazing readathon. And I hope you are able to relax and that it's not too stressful. And as I always say, make sure to take care of your body and make sure to take care of your mind. And I will see you next Thursday. Bye.